Hey, everybody, welcome into the Arena Extra Take, our supplemental show from the Arena Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast, where we talk about a particular game title in more depth and detail. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Pikmin 4. So my co-host Burly here, he's got some game footage from his gameplay. So we're going to be doing a gameplay review of Pikmin 4. But first of all, if you like this video and what you see here from the gameplay and the gameplay review that we do here, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe and notification bell for when we drop a new episode of the Arena Extra Take, as well as all of our other shows here on the Arena Productions. So with that said, Burly, so let's go ahead and get to it. So I will start up the video here and go ahead and start. So yeah, where were you in the game here, and talk about the gameplay for us?
I think I'm about halfway through. And as we're loading in here, Pikmin 4 does a few different things compared to the other Pikmin games. You don't have, like in Pikmin 1, for example, you had 30 days to get everything you could and get as many parts as you could. Okay. This, you don't have that 30-day time limit. So you can take the time you need. So if it takes you more days to get through the game, you're not under that clock and pressure. So it's a much more relaxed time. So here, me just loading up before I go into an actual thing, and me just talking with a few of your different crewmates here, and showing what they do. So here we've got Shepard. He gives you your little dog there, Ochi, his abilities. Yeah. So you get these little pup drive tokens, so you can get them and learn new abilities for him to help you, because he really does help you out, and it is definitely worth getting those pup drives, which you do for rescuing people. Getting those and getting those new abilities, they help you tremendously.
So how does Pikmin 4 build upon the other core mechanics established in previous Pikmin games?
How it builds on it is you've got it keeps it does more with the world, that these levels that you're going into. Because you've got the dungeons that they had in 2 and 3, but they really expand on them. And then you've also got here in a second, after I'm talking to this guy, because this guy just shows you your bestiary, the different creatures, and you can learn a little bit about them. The one guy here, Russ, he's your scientist, so he'll create new gadgets and stuff like that. So you've got stuff here that you can buy with this material you'll find in the levels, and you can use it to help you out. So like one of them here, I didn't buy it, but it's called the Idler Alert. So that way, if your Pikmin, when they're done taking stuff to a spaceship and all that, whether it be enemies, treasure, or whatnot, you can use it and have the Pikmin come right back to you.
Nice.
Which saves you time, because you only have like about when you're go to these levels, if you're not going to any of the dungeons, you only got about like 20 minutes real world time. So you do have to keep track of your time and what you're doing, and plan your routes. But the levels, they seem to have increased in size compared to like 1. So they're quite the map size. So, and especially then that's like, you'll just see when it does load in, you'll see the map size, but you'll also see like these little dungeon marks. So you add upon those. But the nice thing is, when you go in those dungeons, time moves a lot slower. So you don't have that time when you're in that dungeon. But one of the things they did here for this one, Pikmin here, is, as you can see, I can only have 40 out at a time in three different types of Pikmin at the same time. So you have to find these onion upgrades so you can get more Pikmin out. So it's really pushing you, the exploring. It can't be just like, like the first one. Okay, you've got 100 Pikmin, you can have all 100 out.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the narrative of this game. So the narrative direction of Pikmin 4. So how does it fit in the overall Pikmin universe?
So how it fits in is it takes after 3. Olimar has gone exploring.
Mhm.
The captain from the original, and I think he's also the captain in 2 and 3.
Mhm.
And you're going to go find him. He's lost. He sent out an SOS. So you and your crew have gone to go find him. But as you're traveling here, your ship gets damaged. Some of your crewmates are lost. So you're just right now, you're trying to find as many of your crew, get your ship powered back up so you can go find Olimar and and your other crewmates.
Okay. And obviously, the Pikmin series is known for its emotional impact and all. So, what do you think players can expect, like, for example, heartwarming or touching moments in this game?
I've gotten a few, because you get the stuff with, like, when you're rescuing the different passengers, you get the dialogue between them, and how interpersonal relationships between the crew members. Like, you really see it when your days are done and you'll see the crew talking with each other at the end, saying like, "Oh, great, you found this. Now we have this. We now have hope. This person can do this, so we have this." So yeah, me having them transport a pumpkin. Nice thing is I can ride little Ochi to make it faster than me walking.
So, without spoiling anything, Burly, what about the bosses in this game? Could you give us some kind of a glimpse of the encounters with bosses in Pikmin 4?
Yeah, so I've done about 2 bosses so far, and they're interesting enemy design wise, and they really test your skill and knowledge, because you got to be, when you're going in there. In the cases, one of the ones I fought, you're in an area where you couldn't get any more Pikmin, so you came in there with what you had. That's all you had. So you had to be smart about how you use 2 different Pikmin types, and when to have them attack, when to call them back so they didn't get destroyed.
So overall, how would you rate the overall gameplay, including the mechanics and all, in Pikmin 4? What would you give this for a review score, and why?
Okay, for gameplay, I'd give this quite a very high. I would have to go. I would go a 9 out of 10.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. No, it is a very chill, relaxing, but it's a lot of fun. And the only reason I can't give it a 10, the AI is quite well, but there are still times the AI will trip you up a little. And there is one thing, is you have the rewind time option, but you can't rewind that much. And like in Pikmin 1 and other Pikmin, you could go back on your save data screen and go back a day. So if you messed up, if you felt day 7 wasn't good, you can go back to day 7 and try again and go back.
I see. Yeah, seems like a lot of fun. I mean, typical Nintendo game here for the masses, and it recently came out too. So it's only been out since July. It came out July 21st. So yeah.
And this is one of the new mechanics in the game called the Nandorf battles. This is like the second one I've done. This is a really cool mechanic. You're going against another kind of like, it's AI, but like supposed to be like a human player, and you're trying to gain as more treasure than them.
Okay.
And so you get like little bonuses. So right now strawberries are double, and then just like you're going around, you got to get more and more Pikmin, but you also want to keep killing enemies, getting treasures, and bring them back to your ship. So you gotta do that balance. And like, you only get the Pikmin they give you in here. So I have the ice Pikmin type, my little dog here, Ochi.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you're playing single player, but there are multiplayer elements to this game. Is there anything that you could add about the multiplayer aspects of Pikmin 4?
Yeah, so the one multiplayer, you saw it at the title screen, is this mode, the Nandorf battle. So you and a friend can do this. I believe it's only local co-op, couch
local
co-op.
Okay.
Yeah. And you also do have when you're playing the levels, you can get them to do a local couch co-op as well.
I see. All right. Yeah, what did you think of the art design in this game? I mean, these Pikmin games are always really beautiful, but what did you think of the art style and all of that?
I think the art style is great. This looks like it may be on the Switch, but this thing looks so good on the Switch. Like, even if you blow this up, put it on my 4K TV, this game looks gorgeous.
Okay. All right. So that is our review of the gameplay of Pikmin 4. So here on the Arena Extra Take, our supplemental show for the Arena Multiplatform Gaming News Podcast. So like I said before, if you enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell when we drop a new episode of the Arena Extra Take or all of our other content here on the Arena Productions. And please let us know in the comments whether you're playing Pikmin 4 now or are planning to play it in the future. And if you have played it, let us know what you thought of the gameplay in Pikmin 4. So anyway, I've been your host, Expat, along with my co-host, Burly. So thank you so much for watching, and we hope to catch you in the next episode of the Arena Extra Take. So take care, everyone. Have a great week. Peace out.
Bye, everyone.